What is up, everybody, and welcome to hit the camera, Monday afternoon, evening edition of The Squeeze. I am Tyler Conium. Full disclosure, I just recorded this video. It was 9 minutes long. Didn't unmute the microphone, so we're not going to spend quite as much time. I rambled a lot in that one, so let's not worry about that. We've got 3 bets for you today. I have started a Telegram, which I'm a little bit confused about. I'm not entirely sure what it's all about. It's sort of like a Discord. I'm going to start posting my picks in there first thing that I'm going to talk about on the video, and that'll be the first place where I put my quick hits. I will eventually put all that stuff on Twitter as well, but if you want to join the Telegram, it is on my Twitter at Tyler Conium, and I feel like it's just a better place to talk about the bets and talk about other bets, and it doesn't cloud up the Twitter stream quite as much and get lost in the shuffle there. So you can find that on Telegram. And coming up later tonight, like I said, I will have some player props. Let's get into the card for tonight. First things first, we did have a good week last week. We went 15, 12, and 1, and we were up 12 units, 32% ROI, and a 0.2 closing line value. So we had a really good week last week. There were some promos sprinkled in there, a Leafs promo and some World Cup promos. So full disclosure, I bet the promos. I include that because money is money, and a record is great, but, you can go 20 and 10 with all your bets being minus 250 and you're not up money. So money is the deciding factor, right? The ROI and the units. So let's get into this card tonight. First bet I've got, I like the teasers. I've got a teaser for the National Football League Monday night game tonight. New Orleans against Tampa Bay. I think this is going to be a bit of an ugly matchup, to be honest. You've got New Orleans at 4-8, Tampa Bay 5-6. Tampa is 3-7 ATS this year, and New Orleans is 4-8 ATS. So these teams have not been very good. They have not been covering the spread. New Orleans is 1-4 on the road. Tampa is 2-3 at home. This game is being played in Tampa Bay. So what the line is currently is the Bucks are -3. They're 3-point favorites, and the line of the total is 41.5. I'm going to tease that and combine it into a teaser bet. So I've taken that up to New Orleans plus 7.5. I actually think the Saints probably win this football game, but I'm going to take the plus 7.5, and then I've taken the total up to 47.5, and we're going to go under. So a 2-leg teaser there. It's -108 at FanDuel. So the Saints have just been under machines. The Bucks have been under machines. They're 9-2 to the under this season. Surprising for a football team ran by Tom Brady. New Orleans is 6-6 to the under. However, the under is 4-0 in the last 4 Saints games in December. And for Tampa, the under is 4-0 in their last 4 against a team with a losing record. Bucks are 0-5-1 in their last 6 following an ATS loss. And when they face each other, Saints are 4-0 ATS in their last 4 meetings in Tampa. The underdog is 4-1 ATS in their llast 5. The road team is 4-1 ATS in their last 5. And the under is 4-1 in their last 5. So I think this game is going to be close, and I think this game is going to be low scoring. When it's low scoring, it's going to be close. So we've got New Orleans plus 7.5, under 47.5 for a 2-leg teaser there. Moving to the National Hockey League, I think tonight is the night that the streak ends. The Vegas Golden Knights are going to Boston to play the 20-3 Boston Bruins, who are 14-0 at home. They have not lost at home this season. Vegas pretty damn good themselves. They're 18-7 straight up and 11-2 on the road. I don't have too much analysis on this other than Boston's not going to win 41 home games this year. It's going to end eventually, and I think now is a pretty good time. Vegas is a very good team. They are 7-1 in their last 8. The under is 5-1 in their last 6. Again, when it's an under game and it's a close game, you've got a chance. When they face each other, under has gone 4-0 in their last 4 meetings, and the road team is 4-1 in their last 5. So I think tonight's the night. I'm just going to put a half a unit on that. I've got them at plus 155 at BetVictor. So I'm going to lay a half a unit there to win 3/4 of a unit back. But I think tonight's the night that Vegas is the one to stop the Boston streak. And our last and final stop is in Toronto, where the Boston Celtics visited the Toronto Raptors. This is going to be a hell of a basketball game. I do have some player props on this that I have posted in the Telegram. And I will also post on Twitter. What I think I like for tonight is the Boston Celtics first half team total to be under 58.5. Now, I know the Celtics have one of the league's best offenses. They might actually have the league's best offense. They're scoring an average of 121 points per game. But the Raptors had a players-only meeting coming off their drumming on the hands of Brooklyn. They came out last time out, dominated Orlando, played a great defensive game. Toronto Raptors are 9-2 at home this year, despite their 3-9 record away from Toronto. So they play very well at home. They're 13-10 ATS, and Boston's one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference, no doubt about it. But with OG Anunoby likely guarding Tatum, the Tatum under is one of my player props as well. But with OG Anunoby on Tatum and probably some Jaylen Brown, I don't think that this is going to be a runaway 140, 130 game. That's not the style the Toronto Raptors play. Toronto is holding their teams to 102 points per game at home, and their opponent's field goal percentage to 40% when they're at home as well. So teams are not scoring on Toronto when they're playing at home. After the players-only meeting, things have been a lot better. I know that Bo Cruz is doubtful for tonight, and they still don't have Precious Achiuwa, but Barnes has played a lot better. Siakam's been playing a lot better since he came back from his injury. So I like the Toronto Raptors. They might not win this game. They might not even win the first half, but I like them to keep Boston under 58.5. So to recap that, we've got a 2-leg teaser, New Orleans plus 7.5 and under 47.5. That is -1 away at FanDuel. We've got just over half a unit on that. We want to bet to win back a half a unit there. And then in in Boston, we've got Vegas beating the Boston Bruins plus 155 at Bet Victor, half a unit there. And then our full unit play is the team total under 58.5 for the Boston Bruins. I've got some props coming up for you here. You can see that on Twitter. Follow the Telegram if you want to talk about sports, if you want to talk about the bets. That's really what the conversation is about. Drop a comment if you're going to fade or follow these. Usually Monday is the day off, but tomorrow we're taking our daughter to go see Santa Claus. So there will not be a video tomorrow. I will post on the Telegram and on Twitter what my picks are, of course. But let's talk sports.